Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're gonna have a lot of fun. We're gonna actually do, okay, so hear me out actually. So Daryl Sung, if you guys aren't familiar with him, you're missing out. One of the most awesome YouTubers out there and a great, well-rounded guy. Loves Mortal Kombat. Has other stuff on his channel as well, of course, but Mortal Kombat's his bread and butter, right? So anyways, so what we're gonna do, we're gonna do a Mortal Kombat 2 plus playthrough. We're gonna do two of them. Daryl Sung did one the other day with Noob Saibot. I'm gonna do the same thing. But the reason why I say it's going to be two playthroughs is it's going to be two totally different styles of playing through the game, right? So the first style we're going to do is literally like if you just walked up to a Mortal Kombat 2 arcade machine, popped in some tokens or some coins, or whatever, tokens or quarters, and started playing, that's how the game's going to play. It's going to have all the same exploits, like where you jump back and they jump back at you, that kind of thing. So it's going to be just your very basic Mortal Kombat 2 playthrough, but, you know, the twist is we're going to be using Noob Saibot, right? Now the second playthrough I'm going to do is actually an AI enhanced playthrough, which means it's going to be a little bit more difficult. It is tougher. They don't fall for the same strategies. They don't fall for that jump back exploit where they'll jump back at you. Instead, when you jump back, for the most part, they're going to throw projectiles at you and knock you out of the air. So it's kind of crazy, but there are some exploits to get through the game. There's probably better ones that I use. But I'm going to use just some to get me through the game without having to continue. That's my whole goal today, obviously, is to beat them without using any continues, without having to continue the game at all. So anyways, so we're going to do that today. It's going to be a lot of fun. I think we're also going through the EJB menus a couple times so I can show you guys the details, like what all we need to set up for the first game, and then how we go back through it again and set it up for the second playthrough. One thing I like to point out, guys, today we're going to be playing this on my Mortal Kombat 4 arcade one-up style machine. That if you guys aren't familiar with this other YouTuber's channel, CAG, Killer Arcade Games, he hooked me up with this a couple years ago, and it's great. I absolutely love this machine. It's got a lot of games, but just all arcade classics, and it's awesome. It's phenomenal, and that's what we'll be playing on today. We'll be doing Mortal Kombat 2 Plus on this actual machine, and it should be a lot of fun. I think the big thing is I'm gonna have to stand up because the way my camera's gonna be set up here in just a moment, it's gonna be kind of awkward for me. But anyways, guys, let's get started. Like I said, this should be a lot of fun. I hope you guys can stick around for both playthroughs. Okay, everyone. So here we go. So like I said, this is going to be a Mortal Kombat 2 Plus playthrough with Noob Saibot. It's going to be two playthroughs technically. We're going to do it. So we're going to go into the EJB menu. And we're going to set it up just like you would see it if you would have walked up to this machine in the arcade. You know, this arcade one. If you walked up to Mortal Kombat 2 in the arcade. And if Noob was in the game instead, like if they actually had Noob in the game as a playable character, right? Noob Saibot. So we're going to do it that way. And then we're also going to do a playthrough where it's the enhanced version. And we'll go, so like after the first playthrough, we'll go back into the EJB menu and we'll set it up just like the MK2 Plus edition with all the extra bells and whistles. Or maybe not all of them, but some of them for sure, right? So let me adjust the camera just a little bit because it's a little wonky. Go. That's better. Okay, so let's get started, guys. So the EJB menu, to access it, is you're going to use your block buttons, right? So player 1 block button, you press it 5 times, player 2 10 times, and then back to player 1 2 times, back to player 2 8 times, and then back to player 1 2 times. So it's just the block button over, you know, that whole process. I'm probably going to get the first couple tries probably. It's just, you got to be fast with it, so let's give it a shot anyways. Ready? So there we go. I got lucky. I got it the first time. Okay. So here we have our EJB menu, and you'll see where it says Mortal Kombat 2 Plus EJB menu. All this stuff right here is pretty much, for the most part, your basic stuff for Mortal Kombat 2 that you would normally see, right? Diagnostic tests. That's where you actually test different things in the game. Coin bookkeeping. So if this is an actual arcade machine, you could go in there and see all the actual, but keeping track of the actual coins and the usage and whatnot. Game audits is also, I believe, shows you how much, like it says right there, view gameplay statistics. So it's going to show you how much each character got used, if any secrets were unlocked, that kind of stuff. Volume adjustment, that kind of speaks for itself. You can turn it up or down. Hello, I think this just talks about the actual, I think this has like just the list of the actual creators and whatnot. Enter initials. I think you can go ahead and just put your initials in for whatever reason. I'm not sure exactly. Character endings, that you can select each character and look at their endings. And of course, this exits the menu and brings you back to the actual game itself. So in order to get to just the test menu where we can adjust the settings for Mortal Kombat 2 Plus, we're going to go to a diagnostics test, and we're going to select the CPU board test. There's probably an easier way to do this. I really do not know. I might have been able to just go down there and hit return back to main menu, but I think it just takes you to the menu before, to be honest with you. But if you do this right here, if you go through the diagnostics of the actual CPU, so to say, it'll give you an opportunity to go to the menu that lets you set up the different settings for the game itself. So we're going to let it run its course. You could probably go ahead and hold start. I'm not going to do that. We're just going to let it run its course real quick. And then once it takes us back to this menu right here, I believe if I go to return to main menu now, yes, it brings me to the MK2 settings as well. So you have all kinds of stuff on here. We're going to go to MK2 Plus settings. Gameplay. So in here, you can select normal mode or turbo mode for base game modes. Extra moves. So a lot of the characters, if not all the characters, have extra moves added to them. So we're going to leave that on. It's fine. It doesn't matter to me. Actually, you know what? For this playthrough, we're not going to turn it. We're going to turn them off. Because it's going to be more just like the original Mortal Kombat 2. We're just going to be using Noob Saibot in the playthrough. So we're going to turn extra moves off. That way it's the way it was before. Secret characters, we'll just leave on. It's fine. We're not going to worry about changing that. Improved. Okay, this is the important one. Improved CPU AI. So we're going to leave it off for this first playthrough because this first playthrough is going to be, again, just like you're walking up to a Mortal Kombat 2 machine in the arcade and you're selecting Noob Saibot. So basically what I'm trying to say is all the same exploits and whatnot should work the same as they would, you know, in the regular Mortal Kombat 2 machine. Versus cheats, we're not doing anything versus, so we're not going about that. It's already enabled anyways, but it won't matter. Random fight ladder on. I think we're going to do, we're going to turn that off. And we'll see what happens. I think, yeah, I think it'll just be the normal characters. We'll see. We'll see what it does. Return to settings and stage options. So let's take a look at this real quick. Coin up stage. You can actually change your coin up background, like where you're actually pressing start at to get into the game. You can either do the pit bottom, or you could do, let's see, the pit itself, mountaintop, Goro's Lair, Khan's Arena, the portal, the pit 2. It looks like you go through all the stages here. To be honest with you, or most of the stages, to be honest with you, I like just leaving it at the pit bottom. I think it looks the coolest right there, and you'll see that here in just a moment. All right. Game over stage, same way. You can pick what screen it's going to be for whenever you get a game over. So basically you turn on these stages that from Mortal Kombat 1. We're going to leave them on, I guess. Or, again, for this playthrough, we will not. We'll turn them off. Okay. Randomized stages on. Let's leave that off. We'll make it to where it's just kind of the way it's supposed to be. Return to settings. Finishing options. So you can also do extend the fatality time. I'm going to leave that on just to be safe. I always like to have a little extra time with my fatality time. This gives you the option to turn on where the computer always finishes you no matter what. It'll either do a fatality, a babality, a friendship, you know, whatever the case may be. We're going to leave that off. We're going to leave it to where it just does it randomly, not every single time. Selective darkening, you can turn that on if you want to adjust the darkening whenever it comes to the fatality screen. I think basically just turn it on or off. So it either darkens when you do the fatality or it does not. I think that's what you're basically looking at. Hide health bars, that's kind of self-explanatory. But I think it's just, yeah, it says right here, if on, this will hide the health bar when a finisher is performed. So basically just takes your health bars off whenever you're doing a finishing move. Return to settings, visuals. Okay, so this one, since this first time we're going to be playing it through as a regular, a regular Mortal Kombat 2 playthrough, just with, Noob Saibot, we're going to turn, let's see, it says character selection. Okay, we're not going to mess with that. That's just, it will look a little different when we select our character, but I don't know how to select Noob Saibot on the other screen. That's the regular one, so we're going to leave that alone. Combo display. So this is basically just like Mortal Kombat 3 and Ultimate Mortal Kombat, and a lot of the other Mortal Kombats as well. Basically, this has it to where whenever you do a combo, it shoots out from the left or right-hand side, how many hits you got and the percent of damage it does. So for this first playthrough, we're going to turn that off. Okay? Because that's not how the original Mortal Kombat 2 was set up. About Mortal Kombat 2, that's going to tell you just basic information about it. And I think we're done. Let's return to the main menu. This is all. Yep. Game adjustment. This is all just having to do with generally like the actual arcade machine. Some things you could adjust and whatnot. And there's the volume control again. So anyways, let's get started, guys. As you'll see here in just a moment. Well, we can skip this. Everybody's familiar with this. There's the screen I was talking about. So yeah, pit 2 stage. Or, I'm sorry, pit 1, the bottom of it stage, is what shows up right here. As you saw, we had many options to do others as well. And again, your character select screen is different. We're going to do a noob. And I think, let's take a look here. I think, yeah, it's just a regular, just like regular Mortal Kombat 2 ladder, right? No secret characters, unless you opt to fight Jade. Oh, I didn't go over the difficulty level, but it is on the ultimate difficulty level, which is the hardest in this game. So it's actually a little tougher because even though you can still do the same exploits, they tend to be a pain in the butt sometimes. I should have done that. Oh, or that. Because I changed some of the settings, it seems to run a little bit slow right now. I'm going to turn it up to you a little bit, guys. Just so you know. I want you guys to hear all this as well. Go. Seems to be running a little bit slower. I don't know. Maybe it's not. I know to run pretty smooth on the whenever we switch it over to the other one. Oops, I messed up. Ah, wow. He just walked in there and smacked me one. Go. Now, Noob Saibot does not have, at least in this particular version, he does not have a teleport. Does not have a, like a scorpion-style teleport, I should say, where you can actually hit him. He has the up and down teleport, which is like this right here. But from what I can tell, it doesn't really do much for me. Somebody correct me out there if I'm wrong. But we're just going to do the old school Deadpool Fatality. Go. And of course, he does have Scorpion's little little leg grab. You can use it once in a while, actually. And he's got a spear. As you saw, he's pretty much Scorpion. You know what I mean? Like he pretty much just does Scorpion moves. Except he also has a slide. So he does have like Sub-Zero slide as well. Sub-Zero reptile slide. Oh, I keep timing that wrong. Yeah, they're pretty tough in this version, even with the exploits, to be honest with you. They do a lot more of the kicks to keep you down on the ground right there. So you gotta be careful with that. Yeah. So oftentimes you try to jump back, they'll kick you out of the air. So that's a thing that you gotta kind of worry about in this version. Well, just on this difficulty level, this ultimate difficulty level. I caught him too late. All right, we'll do, of course, the stage fatality here. See if we can get him to fall off the spikes. There we go. Katana shouldn't be too bad. I have a hard time jumping forward. I need to get that fixed or something. It doesn't want to jump forward sometimes. I have to kind of roll it that way. There we go. I think the cord's messed up. I went inside of it one time because the cord came loose, and when I tried to reapply the cord, the wire back to the actual joystick, it works, but it's just kind of hanging on by a thread. So I think maybe it's just the connection's not very good at least for jumping forward. 4-4 down down does that right there. Kung Lao. See, I keep trying to jump forward, but it's just not working. Doesn't want to. Definitely need to get that taken care of at some point. So as you see, guys, very similar to playing just regular Mortal Kombat 2, right? Got Scorpion's Fatality right there. You just gotta hold high punch and press down, forward, 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 and release high punch. Just like Scorpions, right? Alright, I think we're gonna have to pay homage to Daryl on this stage and do a Babality, which I believe for Reptile, I was about to say Reptile. For Noob Saibot, I believe it's down, back, back, high kick, if I'm not mistaken. So we'll try that. We'll try that on Blanca here. I said Blanca, wow. I'm really off. Baraka. They got Street Fighter in the brain, apparently. Go. There's your tree, Demon Zero. You're welcome. If I can remember it, I'll always try to do it for you. So yeah, guys, as you see, since you know, and I think most of you guys probably already know there's an exploit out there, it makes this version a lot easier. Mortal Kombat 2 Plus, if you just set up like normal, you know, like you're playing through Mortal Kombat 2 as normal. But when you'll see here a little bit, I'm going to struggle a little bit most likely in the next playthrough, which is going to be literally, hold on, let me finish this. Which is going to be literally a completely different style. Like you can't do the jump back exploit anymore. It just doesn't work. It's a little bit different. Once we get there, I'll show you all exactly what I'm talking about. All right, we need to do. I guess we'll do our stage fatality here. See, if you notice the background, it's like the first pit, right? It has stuff flying across the moon. I don't know what that means. I'm sure there's something to it, or it might just be there just for fun. I don't know, but it's kind of cool. At any rate, it's kind of cool. As you saw, it's Santa Claus flying across there. It's so hard for you to jump that direction. It's crazy. Go. Down forward block, just like the other ninjas. It's the exact same. Alright, we still need to do a friendship, don't we? Nope. Let's try to do a friendship right here, which is kind of just the opposite. So, a while ago it was, what was it? Down, back for a Babality. Down, back, high kick. But this should be back, down. Back, down, high kick. So it's just the opposite for a friendship. There we go. And it's just the same as the other ninjas by his doll, basically. So Melina will fall for the same kind of strategy she normally would. Whereas when you jump at her, she'll just keep trying to throw her sides at you. It makes it a lot easier. Let me show you kind of an addition to his head, like where he uppercuts and blows him up. You can actually make a whole bunch of heads fall down. Let me show you first. There you go. So it's still the same fatality. It's forward, forward, down, down, high punch. And then you hold up, high punch, and high kick all at the same time. And then a whole bunch of heads will fall down that way. It's kind of cool. Just realized I don't think I've done a slide yet. Oops, I totally missed it though. There we go. We'll do the Deadpool fatality again, might as well. But yeah, like I said, he does have that teleport. I just don't know what to really do with it, honestly. I mean, maybe it has some use, I don't know. But they seem to knock me out of the teleport every time I do it. Alright, got Mr. Liu Kang. Let's, I don't know if we still fight Jade or not, but let's try to fight whoever's there. I think it's Jade. It may not be, though. I'm honestly not sure. I can't jump that direction. There we go. Jeez. I need to stay on this side. I need to fix that. It's driving me crazy. Maybe Chris from Kill Arcade Games can help me out with that. Tell me what to do. Hopefully it's just a simple switch of the cord, excuse me, the wire. I keep calling it cord of the wire in there, but I'm not sure. I don't know how all this stuff works. I just know how to play them. Good at playing them. I have no clue how to build them. All right. Yep, it's just Jade. Okay, I wasn't sure. I'm gonna try to just be the old-fashioned way as well. Just a little faster though, as you guys can see, and I can't jump the other direction, so that doesn't help either. Can't jump away from her that way. Oh, still keep me in the corner. Oh, I got lucky. Whew, I got lucky. She should have had me in that corner, to be honest with you. Usually they'll just do a quick jump, straight up and down kick. On this version, like on this setup, then they'll just kick you out of the air and, you know, kick your ass to the corner. They'll keep you there if they can. You gotta let them throw you out of the corner to survive this game, honestly. Because that corner is a death sentence for you, to be honest with you. Let's get out, yeah. Even though she's a playable character in this game, in this instance, I guess I can't do a fatality to her. You know, it's just like the regular Mortal Kombat 2. Go, take Noob again, and I think now we should have Shang Tsung. This should be too bad. Like I said, playing it like this, even on the ultimate difficulty level, is not terrible. Just because it's the same thing. It's the same thing as playing it like regular Mortal Kombat 2, where you can use the jump back exploit. So now we got Kentaro. And then Mr. Shao Kahn, and that should be good for this playthrough. And then we'll go on to the other one where I struggle a lot more. So we'll see when we get there, guys. That kind of works on this version, on this setup. It's better if you can actually do this to where it's actually hitting him, but it still takes his health down, as you guys can see. It still takes all of his health away. So it worked. It worked. That's the most important thing, is it worked. Oops. You're not doing an all blocking thing right now. You know how that works. Sometimes it does that. Just blocks forever. Yeah, and I couldn't jump away from him because it won't jump that way for whatever reason. I think we got him in it. Yeah, it's not near as fast as if you're actually hitting him, but it still works. I'll certainly take it. I do not mind at all. All right. Oh my gosh, jump the correct way, bro. I thought I turned extra moves off, but he still has his upward slide for some reason. We'll just do that if we have to. That's weird. I could have sworn I turned the extra moves off. Oh well. Not a big deal. They still eat these high kicks left and right. There we go. All right, there is our first playthrough with Mr. Noob. Unfortunately, and again, I don't know what version of MK2 Plus this is, but there is no ending on this version that I have. I don't know. I don't even know if there actually is a MK2 Plus out there that has endings for these secret characters as well. There may be totally different versions. I don't know. I don't even know what version this is, but it doesn't matter. I don't have the ability to. Get an ending, unfortunately. So it's all right. It just goes to this right here. So now, I don't know if I should let it play through. Tell you what. Well, let's back out and go back into it immediately, and then we'll do the EJB menu again, so we can play the second playthrough I was telling you guys about. All right. Nope. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's in. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2. Nope. There we go. Okay. So again, guys, there's probably a better way to do this. I don't know, but we're just going to do it this way, so I can bring up the menu for MK2 Plus. I may be a dummy. This is the only way I know how to do it. It's okay. Maybe I can go ahead and hold start. I don't know. I'm not going to mess with it. So we'll just let it run its course, and then we'll go and change all the options to the MK2 Plus setup. Okay. So from here, we go to return to main menu, MK2 Plus settings. Okay, gameplay. So now, let's see. Yep, we're not going to turn on turbo. We're going to leave it on regular. Extra moves. See, I disabled it. I don't know why. I don't know what's going on. I don't know why the Shao Kahn still had his upward slide. At least that's what it looked like. We'll leave that alone. Okay, here's what we need. Here's the main one we need to change right here. So yes, we're going to change the AI. So this one right here changes it, like I said earlier, to where They don't fall for the exploits. Well, they fall for exploits, but they're totally different exploits. They don't just jump back at you and let you beat them up the way I did just a minute ago. So we'll turn that on. So now it will be a different, it'll be an entirely different playthrough. You'll see. Not worried about that. Random fight ladder, yes, we're gonna turn that on. I think this enables it to where we have all kinds of cool stuff. We have like there'll be endurance rounds. It'll have the secret characters somewhere in the ladder. It just changes up in a good way. So turn to settings, stage options. Did I change anything here earlier? No, nope, it's all the same. Randomize stages. Yeah, well, let's do random this time. That's fine. Turn to settings. Finishing options. Did I change anything in here? Yeah, well, yeah, we're just gonna leave that on. Extended fatality time. We'll leave that off still. Okay. Visuals. I messed that up. Yes. So now we're going to turn the combo display on. So now you'll see it like Mortal Kombat 3 and Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3, where it has like the little display whenever you do a combo and how much damage it does. Turn to settings. Don't worry about that. Turn to main menu. No. Adjustment. So here's where you'll see, yeah, computer difficulty level. I meant to show you this guys earlier, but as you'll see, it's on the ultimate difficulty level. Just, yeah, very hard. And then there's ultimate. That's why I have to keep it out on this one. Return to main menu. Utilities. Don't worry about that. Volume adjustment's fine. And I think we're ready to go. Exit test menu. And let's get started, guys. Now, like I said, before I get started, it is a completely different ball game now. They're going to play entirely different. I'm no longer going to be able to jump back and do that, you know, do that little exploit. I've got a different set of exploits I'll have to do. But now you'll see the ladder, guys. It's got random. So that's an endurance round. There's some secret characters in here, stuff like that. So it's pretty cool. I'm surprised there's only one endurance round. A lot of times there's more than one. So see, now they're not, as you can see, he's not going to jump back at me anymore. So I like to keep them where I can just do, if you just do a straight up down punch like that, you can come down and throw your spear. It doesn't work on everybody, because, you know, some people recover from the projectiles faster, but it does work a lot. And then whenever it comes to a certain point, I'll show you a corner exploit as well, what you can do in the corner to fight them. Because to be honest with you guys, there's not a lot of ways to fight this computer. It's pretty tough. It doesn't fall for any of your crap. As you can see, he's all over me. I'm going to do the Deadpool fatality. Go. And did you guys notice it on the sides? It's starting to show the actual combo now. So most of the time it'll be a 2-hit combo, but you'll see where it shows, you know, the combo hits and the damage percentage. Liu Kang is a pain. I'm gonna go ahead and show you that corner little setup right now. So if you get over here, you gotta get him away from us. Ah, damn it. Throw me back in the corner. It's rare that I actually want to go in the corner. But if you jump back, you can generally get him to jump in at you. Or not jump in at you, I'm sorry. Throw his projectile. We got lucky there. But if you jump back, they'll usually throw their projectile, then you can hit them with your kick. That's basically what it is. Sometimes when you do your slide, like you just saw a minute ago, they'll jump in at you too. That's kind of helpful. So you just do this right here. You're gonna throw me out, of course, yep. You can also do that. I can just kind of keep sweeping at them because they're always gonna jump back. And wait for him to do his little flying kick. That works too. There we go. So yeah, guys, that's the differences right there. I'm sure you're already seeing it. I mean, I can no longer... They'll just throw a projectile when I jump back. They're not going to jump in at me. Katana's probably best to get her in the corner, do the same strategy I just did with Liu Kang. Oops, well, as I say that, she just throws me out of the corner. You can also do this against her, but I don't recommend it quite as much. I don't know. She tends to recover from her fans pretty fast, so. As you see, we're doing random stages, and we've already got the Deadpool twice. You think out of all the stages, it would be able to give us something different. No big deal. do this multi-head fatality. Melina, you can probably do this out in the open. You can usually catch her with your spear before she blocks. So that's pretty handy. Now he's changed the song, so we're not gonna mess with that anymore. There you go. So see, you see the big difference, guys? So before, in the other setup, when I jump back in the corner, they're just gonna jump straight up and hit me. You know what I mean? Like, they wouldn't give me a time of day. Now they don't jump straight up at you anymore, which is great, because I wouldn't have a single way to beat. I wouldn't know how to beat them. It'd be tough, guys. Just walks in, uppercuts me right quick. He is, man, he's just relentless, bro. There we go. Baraka gives me trouble, guys. He's tough. Even in this corner strike, I don't know, he gives me trouble. Pain in the ass. As I say that, he's not giving me any trouble, but there have been times where I have a really hard time with him. Me and him have gone around and around a couple times, to be honest with you. I don't know why. He usually tears me up in that corner, or gives me issues anyways. That's all he has, guys. I think he just has the 2 fatalities. You know, of course, he has a stage fatality and has a friendship and Babality. That's about it, though. Which is, I mean, that's typical. That's like Mortal Kombat 2, you know. Nothing to be surprised about. Reptile also is a pain in the butt, because this stupid, stupid acid spit is just a pain in the ass to get through. Let's go this other side. We'll try it over here. You gotta let him get pretty close to you before you jump back, otherwise it won't connect your jump kick. That's part of the problem. There we go. Yeah, I know it's a weird way to win, guys, but I have tried multiple ways. There may be some other, I'm sure there's people out there way better than I am that know good strategy for beating this game without me having to hide in the corner and do this kind of tactic, but I don't know what else to do. I've messed with it quite a bit and I haven't had any luck, so. And it's not like the old days where I have all kinds of time to do it. Obviously, when I was younger, I would have more time to try to figure out better tactics to beat in this game, but I don't have that anymore. You can have a doll, mister. Oh, wow. Right, we are moving right along. I tried. See, the regular Mortal Kombat 2 probably wouldn't have froze me right there. They might have, I don't know. Every once in a while it connects weird like that, so I have to kind of reset myself over here. It's a long stage, actually. There we go. So it's pretty tough. You just, trust me, if I was just trying to find him any other way than this, I would get my ass destroyed. I'm not gonna lie. It would be ugly. Go. Down 4-4 block. As I mentioned earlier. All right, Noob versus Noob. Let's see how this goes. That's what we want. We want him throwing that spear. The good news is most of the time his spear won't connect when you're jumping back away from him, because it's just the way, you know, the timing on the throw, how long it takes for the spear to reach you. Usually you'll be able to, you know, land before it connects with you. These ninjas with the spear, like Noob and of course Scorpion, much easier fights, as you can see here. Do the multi-head one again. I just love that. All these random heads fall down. It's like I just killed everybody somehow. Did we already fight Melina? No? We did already fight Melina, right? I guess it's part of the random ladder type thing. Oops. Let's get away from her. Better throw us back in that corner. Are you ready for that roll? Loves to do that roll. Alright, Mr. Scorpion. He's not one I don't know why I do that. I don't really have to guide him to the corner, because since he's got such a since his spear leaves him so vulnerable when he misses you with it, you can actually, you know, just do that tactic, that jumping, strapping down tactic. With that, sir. Make it fun. There we go. Alright. Raiden, Jade, and then we've got our endurance round. I can't remember how to be Raiden. Did I do this? So far it's not working too well. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I have to get him in the corner. I can't remember if he's one I can hook with that spear or not. Definitely do if he does that. Let's get ourselves in the corner and see if we can take him out that way. What the heck? That was a little weird. There we go. It's like barely missing him every time. That's what I wanted. All right, Jade. Oh, what am I doing? What am I doing? You cannot hit her with a projectile. I don't know what I'm thinking there. This is Mortal Kombat 2, Jade. You cannot can actually hit her with anything that you throw at her. So we definitely have to do this to her. This strategy. That are getting closer. All right, endurance match. That's not going to be pleasant. But it's cool if they have endurance rounds in this. I like that they added that feature. Oops. This is gonna be good. I'm gonna get back in this corner. See if I can take him out that way. I knew it. I knew that low kick was coming. That's the only bad thing about being low on health. You don't know when you're gonna get popped with that. Oops. That was totally my fault. I screwed that up big time. Uh-oh. This is looking like it did well go. There we go. Woo, guys, that was close. Very close. I don't know why I keep trying the uppercut. It's not gonna connect. Bro. Really? The whole time. Hasn't done it. Does it right there. Take it. Oops. Oh well. I'll take it. So what's different about this Kentaro is, first of all, you're going to see a couple extra moves he has, like a kick and like a different kind of punch. But the cool thing you can do to him, let's see if I can do it already. No, you can do that standing high punch trick I did earlier from anywhere on the screen. Oops, nope. If you'll block it, you're in good shape. Does that block it? There we go. You can just do this, I think. So I'll skip a beat with the high punch. Yeah, there you go. You don't have to back him in the corner to do that on this setup. Oh, please, jump forward, bro. I know it's super cheap, but man, Kentaro is tough. Especially on the MK2 Plus version. He tends to block more of your jump kicks. And that's something I rely heavily on. Most people do when fighting Kentaro. So I do not mind cheaping him at all. Okay. Alright, now we just got Mr. Shao Kahn. We'll probably have to do the same kind of strategy we did earlier with just the standing high kicks. There we go. Because everything else I tried doesn't seem to work too well with Noob. You can still do the jump in kick thing that I do, where you just kind of, do jump kicks over and over again, make him block. But as you can see, I'm already having a hard enough time jumping forward as it is, so we're not going to try that today. There you have it, guys. So 2 playthroughs on Mortal Kombat 2 Plus, but as you guys can see, totally different playthroughs altogether. Whereas the first one I did is literally like you're playing Mortal Kombat 2, but you're using Noob Saibot. So just like the old school arcade, you go there, pop a coin in, you select Noob, and they fall for all the regular exploits, right? Whereas the second one that I just did, the second playthrough, totally different. They don't fall for any of the same exploits. They fall for exploits, as you saw, especially in the corner and then out in the middle with that standing jump punch. But yeah, so again, that's, for me, as of right now, that's the only way I know how to beat it, this other setup. This Mortal Kombat 2 Plus setup. There may be an easier way, I don't know, but for Noob, that's all I know what to do is just keep jump kicking them in the corner, or just do that out in the center where I'm just kind of jumping straight up and down and luring them to throw a projectile, and then I'll catch them with my spear. So that's all I know. There's probably an easier way. I'm probably overthinking this. I don't know, but I couldn't figure anything out myself. But yeah, Mortal Kombat 2 Plus, guys, great game. I absolutely love it. Got so much cool content in it. Again, I don't know if this is the final version or not. I'm not 100% sure on that. But at any rate, it is a great game. I mean, you got Noob as playable. You got Smoke as playable. Jade is playable. I don't know. I've heard that Kentaro and Shao Kahn are also playable. I don't know how to get them. And again, this may be a version that doesn't have them as playable characters. I don't know. But I love it. This game is great. Thank you to Paul 2Fresh8 for the creation of this game. Very awesome. And all these great talented people that went into this. I really do appreciate it. It's an awesome version of Mortal Kombat 2. Very well set up. Very well. Is that going to be all of our credits there? Got our pictures of our original creators of Mortal Kombat 2. Ooh, a 3? Is there a Mortal Kombat 3 coming out? Gasp. Alright guys, hey, thanks for hanging out with me today. I really appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed the playthroughs. Let me know your thoughts on Mortal Kombat 2 Plus. Have you guys played it yourselves? Let me know. I'm curious. It's a great version of Mortal Kombat 2. And yeah, that's all I can say about it. I mean, there's just so much cool content they added to it to make it make it what it is, to make it so awesome. But anyways, guys, we will catch you in the next video. Thanks for hanging out with me today. Bye bye.